when housing was here too. But it's worse now.
Yeah, I know we haven't gotten to these boilers yet.
See?
So
That's what he should have did before the winter comes.
But they did say that they got to the boiler. They put some device on my door, inside my apartment.
So
They put
that is for the controls for the boiler. They're on the new existing boiler. They're on the old existing boilers now.
But we never had issues with our boilers before FAIRSTEAD.
Until now?
Right. We never had this issue. No heat has never been. If anything, we would have too much heat.
Yeah, that's
Right.
a little the window.
Is that not right?
That's right.
We did not
the
have
only
this issue.
thing we had good heat when they had the truck out here giving us heat.
Oh yeah, they
Ever
burn
since
us
they
up here.
left, it's been shitty in here.
So
My back room, I can't even sleep in.
Now, how did I get pneumonia in my back recently? And they put a device in my apartment to transfer information to some new boiler system that you guys put into this.
Are you trying to say that the device gave you pneumonia?
No, I'm trying to say, what was the purpose of putting that device in my?
The device is a thermostat, just a thermostat.
It doesn't. No, we don't need that because we never needed that. We never needed that. And
So
it's
the
not,
way the
it's not-
system, so
it's
I
not
mean, I can
working.
explain the whole system to you if that's what you want. It don't make sense.
Because that doesn't make any sense. Because
So there's the RunWise people. They put a system on, right? So we can control everything from a computer. Everything is all automated. The thermostat that they put inside your unit is just a thermostat to read the temperature. So if the temperature is too low in a unit, the heat will kick on. That's the purpose of those thermostats. That's all it is. It's only, and it's not in every unit. It's only in, I think, about 6 units per every 20 or 30 units.
But I don't see the. Hi, how are you, my dear? I don't see the purpose of that. I don't see the purpose of that device being in my unit when it's literally serving zero purpose. Because if that's the case, how did I contract pneumonia in my back? A slight case of pneumonia. I have a big old bag of medicine for that.
Okay.
And that doesn't make any sense. And I've been reaching out to Lee's housing director in regards to the no heat issue. And I've also contacted HPD, who came out twice and violated. They put a violation against FAIRSTEAD saying there's no hot water, there's no heat. And then Section 8 came out also. Inspectors, they came out and they said, failed. I said, how can my apartment fail? My specific apartment, me, Ms. Collins, because...
Well, what did it fail the HPD inspection for?
It's failed because there's no hot water. There's no hot water. They said when they touched the radiators, it was freezing cold. So I don't understand. My thing is,
How was your property?
I never complained about that. Was never a complaint for me. My only complaint was the mold under the popcorn ceiling. That was it. Because my apartment was gutted by Healthy Homes, in 2018, 2019 per court order. So now, why am I revisiting issues? I should be one of the least people complaining about it, anything. So now, where are we with this? Because now I'm hearing residents complaining about no heat, and that's never.
I'm one of them.
Yeah,
And
he's news to me. Listen, on the construction side, you're the construction. Property management right now is
Right.
handling your heat issue. Until I have my guy down there right now trying to get the pumps going. One of the pumps isn't on.
Okay.
All right, so the boilers are on, pumps aren't on, so they're not pushing it's not pushing the hot water, the heat up, right? So I have a guy down there to try and see what he can do right now. Hopefully he gets it turned on right away. Because obviously the unit's not going to pass if there's no heat, right? So we're doing everything we can right now to get the heat turned back on.
Now, understand something. When I reach out to the public advocate, heating season starts October the 1st. Okay, and it goes on to I would say May. Didn't have any heat since October 1st, October 2nd, October 3rd.
Has anyone called out the property management about it?
Yes, we called out the property manager until I got annoyed. I got annoyed. I seen canceled tickets. I got annoyed. So that's when I reached out to HPD.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, HPD one time. I'm thinking, all right, that should be, that should end my issue. Had to reach out to HPD again.
Yeah.
And they came out again. I was like, okay, you're out here for the second time. 3 strikes, you're out. Section 8 comes out. Section 8 inspectors come out. Fail? What do you mean fail? I was like, okay, that's it for me.
Well, it's just because of the heat, the hot water.
There wasn't any hot. I didn't
I'm
have
saying
any.
that's why it failed.
It
There's
and
no other reason.
well, 2 days ago I didn't have any hot water,
Yeah.
but I didn't call HPD or Section 8. I didn't say anything.
But that's when that happens. You got to call property management.
Well, they know this. They know. I don't. Listen.
I don't know. You know,
He
what I mean?
knows.
Like, yes, we're FAIRSTEAD, but I'm
You're
I'm a construction.
Yeah.
They're the property management. So
Right.
it's like until my guys are touching the boilers and replacing your boilers, it's not my. Not that it's just not my issue to deal with. It's property management.
Right.
So I'm just here because we're trying to get it inspected today. They're saying there's no heat, so I got my guy to come take a look. So we're trying to fix it.
So you're here to inspect the fact that there's no heat on the Grafton side?
Well, I
Or
just have the property management asked me to send somebody over to take a look and see what's going on. So we're trying to fix it right now.
Okay, so if the property
This is
manager.
the first time I'm hearing about no heat.
So if the property manager sent you, that means there's been multiple complaints.
No, this is because we came and checked the unit this morning and deemed that it was cold and realized that there's no heat coming out of the radiator.
Is that-
Mind you, this is just construction.
Isn't this just the Grafton? Because this is the Grafton side, so it's just on this side, or throughout the
It should just be this building. This is the first.
44
I'm hearing about
Grafton?
complaints. It should be 40. It would be this entire strip right here.
So from 48, 44, what is that? 36,
32, I believe.
32, 36.
32?
No heat.
Nope.
And the lease housing director, they're trying to work on me getting a transfer per court order from where I am to this floor in this building at 44 Grafton. And that's when the inspectors are supposed to come out.
Oh, they can.
So I just saw Kerry Kramer run inside here to 44 Grafton, and then I saw him go inside of 48, and then I seen Kenneth Knox, and everybody's scrambling because they know that the inspectors are coming. So,
Oh, you know I ain't never got my air conditioner back either.
you didn't get, what did you get, Miss
They
Arthur?
took my air conditioner
You
out.
never got your air conditioner back?
No. And they tore up my damn $2,000-something living room set.
Oh no.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Check on this guy.
Okay, thank you so much,
And I
sir.
sure got to be, and I still didn't get my money either.
Your stipend.
Right?
You didn't get your stipend?
No.
You know, this is like really bad.
And I've been here almost 2 months now back in my apartment.
And you and your wife haven't gotten your
Haven't got nothing. And we went over there to the office, the new office up there on what, that 2021? We went up
in
there,
Utica Avenue?
and they ain't had no stimulus, nothing for us.
No, that's,
Nothing.
no.
And I told my wife, I said, shit, I ain't gonna be riding up there for my health.
Oh no.
Shit, I got good
But
health.
you
I
and
ain't
your wife
trying
is in wheelchairs. You can't do that.
Yeah, but they doing it to her. They telling us one thing, hell, I ain't seen nothing. And they had a ball in my apartment while we wasn't in there yet. I mean, we come in our apartment when we moved back, boys, liquor ballers, weed everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
How was that? Somebody was in your apartment?
Them workers were leaving our doors open.
The workers left. Okay.
Yeah. And now, I don't know if they took it out and somebody stole it, but they got to replace it because that was a brand new air conditioner.
Oh my
That wasn't no
gosh.
usual. And ain't
my
nobody
gosh.
talking about that. They ain't talking about my furniture yet. You see, I got a whole lot of shit to get these motherfuckers.
Oh my gosh.
You know, but I'm trying to be nice, but they'll bring it out me.
Oh my gosh. Don't worry, Mr. Arthur. Don't get upset.
No, I told my boy I can't be getting sick. You know, I ain't got time for that.
Don't get sick, Mr. Arthur.
No, I can't let this bother me.
Don't get sick. A lot of residents are getting sick. A lot of residents are having heart attacks, and it's really depressed ever since this.
yeah, 'cause
I'm hearing nothing but depression. It's like
I'm telling you, I'm depressed with my apartment. Don't you know?
you're depressed.
I'm drinking more than I ever drink.
Oh no! Don't say that, Mr. Arthur.
Yeah, I'm telling you the truth.
Oh gosh.
Every day I go in my apartment, I get depressed. I can get my pain liver.
Oh no. Don't.
That don't think gonna calm me down, you know. I said, but damn, my big apartment, they made it like a compact, like a little small car.
A small car. They chopped up a lot of people's apartments.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
chopped up a lot of, and they made the bathroom sinks tiny.
Oh yeah, Hey, I barely can shave in it.
Oh my God. Do you have a cabinet? Does your cabinet open?
Oh, I got plenty of cabinets.
Okay, how about the bathroom? You have a medicine cabinet in your bathroom?
No medicine cabinet.
No medicine cabinet?
No. All I got, me and my wife got a big plastic container that we had. We put our medicine in that.
Oh no.
Well, we got to cycle off, you know, what she knows hers, I know mine. And I said, well, what the fuck did they do to these goddamn cabinets? They just got a mirror up there making you think it's a
Just a mirror,
cabinet.
yeah. And then when you try to open it, it doesn't open because it's not for the.
Nope.
And that's for those hospitality units that they did that to.
Yeah. Well, I tell you
The
what,
ADA units.
I'm so depressed with
504s.
my apartment, I don't know what to do.
Don't be depressed, Mr. Arthur.
You know, but this don't make sense. They told us they gonna make it bigger, they lied. They made it smaller. Look like a little compact car.
Oh no.
In my other bedroom, I used to have 2 beds in there. Now I can't even put 2 beds in.
They made the room small.
Oh
boy.
My wife, I told her, I said, well, hell, you might well make this a flower room for your flowers.
Oh no.
That's how small it is now. In the closets, she put one of our box of clothes in there, just my white clothes. In my other closet, in my other bedroom, it's smaller than the other one.
Oh boy.
I said, what the fuck, they think I'm a midget? I'm fine now, there ain't no midget. Well, this is depressing, I'm telling you. It
Everybody's
is.
depressed.
I told my friend, he said, I looked at your face that day, he said, man, you look depressed. I said, I am depressed. I ain't looking.
Everybody's depressed. Miss Clifton is depressed. It sounds like this young lady is depressed too.
Yeah. Because this don't make no sense. I don't care how you look at it, it don't make no damn sense.
It doesn't. She's from the very first time that I met Mrs. Lau, I noticed that she's been a little standoffish. Now, I don't want to say anything too bad about her, but at the same time, I can't say anything much about her other than she's a negative aspect to me. She's been nothing but negative to me. And I don't know how her relationship is with anybody else, you know, but for me, the communication factor, I'm like, how do you
But
not?
that's what I was trying to say, because somebody like himself that is in, when, you know, that
Okay, lady, I gotta go get what I gotta get.
I was trying to get, they were the people who would be able to help.
Hi,
That's
how are you?
why I have one issue, because it's supposed to be a ramp here and for her to get out of her apartment.
Over there?
No, here. If they wasn't gonna put a thing there, it's by law. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I was trying to get them here.
Them,
And that's why she tried to play.
them who?
Yeah.
Who's it? Them who?
The Brooklyn Center for the Disabled. They can. 'Cause guess what? You see what they did around the corner? At the store?
At the store?
Yes.
The
They
Brooklyn
was in
Center for the
violation.
Disabled. Now
They was in violation, they said.
they're in violation of here also because I contacted the Department of Buildings, and I told them about some of the residents that are wheelchairs and so forth and so on. And that's how come you see me out here sometime with my camera taking pictures, because they want to know what building are these residents in. Because if they're in a building where they have a disability or they have a wheelchair, the building is supposed to be classified as ADA 504.
There you go. That's what I was like.
And it's supposed to have a ramp.
Yes.
And if it does
That's why
not
I was
have a
trying to
ramp,
bring them
how
in.
are the residents going in and
Yes.
out? So what they're trying to do, for me personally, I think FAIRSTEAD is trying to take all these apartments
are.
that are low
Yes.
level, without little steps,
Yes.
and turn them into ADA units. However, the residents in those apartments are not.
Correct.
Right.
They don't have a disability.
Right.
Why are you taking people's apartments and turning it into a disability, and they don't have a disability?
Right.
And
You-
the thing
and
is,
then
they're
you-
not
you just-
supposed to be taking the ones that, and if they do have a disability, you are not supposed to be taking current residents that's in there and turning
Their
into
apartments
wheelchairs.
into
Yes.
into
That's why she didn't want them in.
an ADA unit.
That's
Now
why
the
she
thing
didn't
is,
want
my thing is this: when everyone's items was in the storage, that's when they should have started doing certain things,
Correct.
and that's when they should have said to the residents, we're going to have to transfer you to another apartment, same size apartment, because we need your apartment as a hospitality apartment, because we're going to put ramps in, we're going to do whatever the case may be. So right now we're going to bring you, because of the fact that you're not, a disability resident, we're going to bring you to several apartments that are the same size, either one bedroom or two bedroom or whatever, and we're going to put you there.
Well,
Okay. And then your apartment is going to go to someone like Mr. Arthur or someone, whatever the case may be. So instead of bringing your items back to your apartment, we're going to be bringing it back to your new apartment where we're going to put you.
And that's only for the people who are on the first floor, who don't have a disability, who can walk upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now, if you have somebody like for me that I can't walk, or I have oxygen and things like that, or if you have walkers or whatever, you're supposed to be having a reasonable. My apartment is a 504, and it's under a 504 reasonable accommodation. Okay, and anything that you need to get and update or whatever, that's the whole purpose of what we doing our recertification. All of that is asked on the recertification.
See, with me, in regards to my reasonable accommodation, I had to take them to court under reasonable accommodation grievance. And I had 2 attorneys. Okay, I had 2 attorneys. And NYCHA at the time said, well, we're going to do this, and we're going to do that, and we're going to do this. Where in fact they didn't. So in terms of my disability, because I have a bent lumbar spine and a bent cervical spine, and I had 4 surgeries, all my documentation and information confirmed that I have a disability. I'm 100% disabled. They reach out to my doctors, they reach out to my employer, they sift me like wheat. Okay, so you sift me like wheat? Give me my accommodation. So now they put me upstairs because I can't deal with the first floor drama, because I'm also a domestic violence survivor. So I cannot deal with because it makes me trigger the whole, whatever the case may be. So they put me through the ringer because they had me at 607. Remember when they had me at 607? They had me at 607, mold saturated apartment. And I was out of the hospital 3 days with pneumonia in my lungs because of the mold. And that was before COVID. Then from there, because Miss Clifton was there, that's how I came to know Miss Clifton. They gutted out 602 across the street near the church, because my lawyer said, if you don't fix it, we're coming for your throat. So they had to fix it. They had to gut it. They left the popcorn ceiling. They have the mold. So more nosebleeds, after nosebleeds. So now they're trying to move me. Miss Collins, where you want to go? Where you want to go? I was like, give me. So they said, Miss Collins, we're going to give you a voucher. They gave me every single voucher that they could possibly find to give me. So it's like, we're going to give you a voucher, we'll give you a voucher, we'll give you a voucher. Here. I said, this voucher to me is like a get lost. Get lost ticket, whatever. I said, that's a disrespect to me. So now my son, he's mad. He said, because the damage is already done. You've already overcharged my mother. Her rent is more than 30% of her income. You overcharge her. The damage is already done. So.
Check everything, make sure they're all good, and you should be good.
Okay.
The only thing I can say is that, I don't know, maybe you do, you probably do, I don't know, right? But all I'm going to say is, like, if that happens, you got the property management office literally on the corner right here.
Literally
go
on
there and
no,
don't leave until they fucking give you, you know what I mean?
Sir,
They don't do shit.
If
They
I-
give a prop. That's a prop.
okay, this is the thing. I communicate directly with the lease housing director, okay? And they are over these people because FAIRSTEAD is leasing this property, but NYCHA owns the property.
Yep.
They're giving the lease housing director a hard time, and they've had about enough.
What do you mean give them a hard time?
They send out emails, and
when you say
emails,
FAIRSTEAD,
yes, emails are sent to FAIRSTEAD. FAIRSTEAD takes a long time to respond. That's unacceptable.
Okay.
FAIRSTEAD responds or does whatever they want when they feel like it. That's unacceptable. Mr. Tesoro said, I want Ms. Collins to accompany in terms of the inspection. They're supposed to come out at 9 o'clock, blah, 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 blah. Give, the inspectors access. The thing is that there's a lot of hoodwinking and a lot of bamboozling, a lot of covering, pulling the wool over someone's eyes, trying to give off the perception that, hey, we got this, when you really don't. We know that FAIRSTEAD is new. We know that this is the first time, shot for them. But at the same time, just be more transparent and more honest and say, hey guys, we're new at this. Give us a break. We're trying our very best. But no, that's not what they're doing. They're saying, they're telling us one thing, they're telling you, the carpenter, another, and they're telling Lease Housing another, instead of just being honest and forthcoming. And that's where the problem is. Now me, postal employee, I don't have any heat. I'm in the cold. I'm getting dressed in the cold. Then I gotta come out and service in the cold? So by the time I get in, with all the sweat going up and down, delivering, I'm sick.
Don't be rude.
Well,
It's right.
they
Come together.
FAIRSTEAD didn't know about new development.
They didn't acquaint themselves. They didn't.
Really messed up with the heat, the hot water, the back, never got no heat. I can't even sleep in my bedroom.
So this
What apartment are you?
This is the thing.
This one?
Yeah.
Can we go see if the heat's running?
Come on.
Let's go take a look
Let's
really
go.
quick. I just want to
This
know
is-
for myself.
This is the
Inspector of construction.
No, I'm the senior superintendent for construction.
Senior superintendent.
Yeah, I guess. John.
Right?
I know you.
I heard about. Yeah, you know me. Yeah.
I've seen you before.
See,
Wow, what,
I'm the
bad
one
things
starting.
about me?
I know I started trouble.
No, I don't. I have no idea.
No, I just heard that you was a.
I try to do what I can, guys.
I know.
And in regards to the whole FAIRSTEAD with the heat, like, until we change out your boilers and stuff,
But
like,
they said they did.
we didn't touch this one.
We know.
we never had issues with our boilers.
The only thing we did here is add the boiler controls to the existing boilers. That's what we did. And then when the new boiler comes in, they'll transfer the controls to the new boiler, and then that's how they'll handle all the heat
So what
stuff.
about someone who's able to turn the heat off and on?
So so that controls that they put in. That's what controls that. That's what the thermostat she was talking about. I don't know if you were here for that. Talking about the thermostat in her apartment.
No.
They put like a few thermostats throughout, and it's all based off of it's close to your entry door. So it's close.
No.
Where is it? It's called the perimeter.
Is it? Yeah, but there's no device. It's not a device where you can manipulate on your own.
No. It's not for. It's a thermostat that's hooked up to the Runwise system. So when that thermostat, if one of those thermostats goes below the threshold of it's too cold, the heat will always turn on at that point. So it's set up like I think it's 6 units per. Don't quote me, but 6 units per like every 20 or 30 units. 6 units throughout randomly get one of the thermostats that reads the temperatures to turn it on.
Okay, when you finish with it, just because I did.
I'll
have
come
a
back
question.
down. I'll be right back.
I need no, because the one I have is the
Cicero, 36 Grafton. They brought someone from another community. According to the tenant association, the former tenant association president, they brought someone from another development and put them to live permanently at the 36 Grafton location, and they were not supposed to do that. So I am just going to let you know that. And yeah, are you sure?
Yeah, because the girl that said they didn't move somebody in there
Permanently from another community?
from another place.
This is the former tenant association president. I'm waiting for the inspectors.
You understand what I'm saying? And remember I said from the very beginning.
Somebody still have their stuff in storage?
July, and they ain't even started up.
Why do they have her stuff in storage and they didn't do her apartment?
Exactly.
She's a senior citizen.
Thank you.
And this guy that's at 36 Grafton, he's not from this community.
That's what the other neighbor said that live in the building.
You sure?
That's what
Because I'm going to reach out to.
Well, you can look into it because again, if and he's in a wheelchair, she should have been the one if they was gonna start because they have her stuff.
Should have been Miss what's that Miss Dorothy, right?
Yeah, she should have been the one going over there
Oh my God, my back's starting to hit out.
because they got her stuff.
Yeah, damn. They put stuff in there that long like that.
It's
Now,
already been 4 months.
Mm.
For me, it's been 4 months. They said
Yeah.
July 7th. Every 7th is another month. That's why.
Wait a minute, they didn't do your apartment either.
No.
What in the heck? So it's her apartment, your apartment.
Got me too.
And they waited for the end. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now there's going to be a situation. There's going to be a situation.
Listen.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. This is
This ridiculous.
a resident. Her apartment hasn't been done yet. Her name is Mrs. Last name Mrs.
Dorothy Taylor, right?
Mrs. Taylor.
Yeah.
This is Grafton Street. This is 40 Grafton Street. Her things are in storage. She's a senior citizen. Her things are in storage. And instead of putting her into the 36 Grafton location so that they can renovate her apartment, they took someone from an entire, they allegedly, I'm not sure, took someone from an entire different community, brought them over here on a permanent basis, and they're holding her things hostage. This is what, November 14th?
It's been in there ever since June.
It's been there since June. Okay. This is 40 Grafton. This apartment has not been done. And that has not been done. Today is November 14th, 2024. I'm heading back to the management office because I don't see the inspectors. And I don't know if they came and was deterred. I don't know. It was approximately 10:18. And I'm waiting for the inspectors. Okay. I'm heading back. Today is November 14th, 2024. That's Mr. Kerry Kramer coming out of 44 Grafton because there's no heat.
Oh, I'm going here. All right, go here.
Kerry Kramer, there's no heat. There's no heat. Today is November 14th, 2024. They're running through because there's no heat. He just came out of here. He just came out of here. Management's office is right down there. Right there. So they can come through these back doors and go right back there into their office, which is what he did. Which is what Kerry Kramer did. He went through all of these buildings in terms of no heat. And because he's seen me, he went through 44 Grafton, which is right over here, and went to the back and went back to the office. It's been brought to my attention that Stephanie St. Louis, or Louise, whatever her name is, she went with S8, Section 8, to the 44 Grafton 3A location, and she was not supposed to. FAIRSTEAD was not supposed to be in the equation with this inspection. So I'm heading back to the management office to inquire. According to John, the construction manager, he said she went up there. I'm here inside the management office. Standing here, it's approximately, I don't even know what time it is. I'm going to call the management office because they see me here. They see me in here, and they knew I was waiting for the Section 8 inspectors. They knew that, and they were told not to get involved. Hi, how are you? My name is Mrs. Collins. Section 8 inspectors were supposed to come out to inspect Unit 3A, located at 44 Grafton. FAIRSTEAD was not supposed to be in the equation. However, I was told by someone by the name of John, the senior construction person of FAIRSTEAD, that Stephanie St. Louis went in with the Section 8 staff, and she was instructed by lease housing director not to. They were not supposed to be in the equation. They were not.
Okay, so let me write all this down.
Yes. It was the 44 Grafton. Hi, how are you? Unit 3A. It was scheduled for an inspection from Section 8. Miss St. Louis, yes, went to that inspection, or allegedly went, but FAIRSTEAD was instructed not to partake. According to Mr. John, the senior construction person, he told me 15 minutes ago that 44 Grafton 3A S8 inspectors came and Stephanie St. Louis went in. And according to lease housing director, Mr. Robert Tesserero, FAIRSTEAD was not to be present during that inspection. Just me.
Okay.
Me, Ms. Collins. So we got an issue.
But you were there?
I was here. Remember when I came in here?
Right. But I'm sorry. I'm trying to just get all the facts.
Mhm.
You weren't at the inspection then?
I weren't at the inspection.
Okay.
So they were not, Stephanie was not supposed to be there.
Okay.
Stephanie was not supposed to be there.
So, okay. So, this is something I will let the managers know about.
I'm reaching out to Mr. Tesserero, and I'm going to let him know. An email went forward, making very clear, no one, FAIRSTEAD is not supposed to be there.
Okay.
It was just supposed to be me.
Okay. So I will let them know about that to make sure they're aware of it.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
so I will let them know about that.
Okay.
And I will give them their numbers so they're able to get in contact with you.
Sorry?
I'll give them your numbers so they're able to get in contact with you.
Okay, thank you so much. Alrighty. Spoke to Mr. Sam. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Are you sure it was the Section 8 inspectors?
Yes, we did. Mr. Crawford.
Yeah. Okay. They're running around again. It's going to be a problem because now I just saw Terry Kramer. I just saw him. And there he is, right there. He's right there, going through the buildings. Again, because there's no heat. Okay. Okay. So what were the repairs that they were supposed to be making in that 33 3A unit?
44? 3A?
44 3A.
I just got to change the GFI in the bathroom. It wasn't working. And I'm going to put the child guards in the windows.
The child guards in the window, 3A. Because I wanted to point out this mold, this painted over mold. Me, Miss Collins, should have been there, not Stephanie.
Okay.
Stephanie was not
I'm
supposed
just
to be.
here to take care of the stuff that needs to get fixed. That's the only reason I'm here.
Okay, Stephanie was not supposed to be there. She's part of FAIRSTEAD. She was not supposed to be there.
But so I have no idea what's going on. I know she walks with them like once a month to do inspections. So
She was not supposed to be in the equation on this one. This one came from the lease housing director's office.
okay.
And he made it very clear in his emails that I, Ms. Collins, am supposed to be present during that particular inspection because that apartment is supposed to be relinquished to me
Okay.
under a court order. Stephanie St. Louis's FAIRSTEAD, she was not supposed to be in the equation. No one from FAIRSTEAD, and she knew that. Management knew that.
I have no idea.
Okay. All right, thank you, sir. You want to be slick? All right, I'm going to keep my phone rolling. I'm going to keep my phone rolling. Let me see something here. He's a... Okay. That's what you're going to do? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. No way, Jose. Hell no. I'm going to sue their fucking ass. I'm going to sue them. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. Pissed off. They have no business in that apartment. They had no business in there. So the person that I just spoke to, his name is John, and he's the senior carpenter. Okay, so there were issues that needs to be fixed, and they ran in there behind your back, Mr. Tesoro. They ran in there. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm so tired and I'm frustrated. I have my cane with me and I'm walking and I should not be and I'm angry. Okay. Okay. Let me just see if Jennifer Lau was there, because she know they wasn't supposed to be in there. I'm going right back to the management office and you see. Let's see. Let me see. Whew. Oh gosh. Okay. I just saw the other housing assistant of FAIRSTEAD. Her name is Trina Melvin. I think she went walking to that location again. She went walking to the 44 Grafton. She had no business being there. She had no business. And the Stephanie St. Louis, she saw me. She saw me. She saw me. I'm in the management office again. Hi, is Mr. Knox in? Can you please ask him to speak to me, or I'm going to bring my attorneys in here. You're going to get a lawsuit, and FAIRSTEAD is going to get pulled because they violated. This is a violation. Please, if you will, I really appreciate that.
I said, oh, my house, you know how to get it.
You don't have any heat, sir?
No, the whole building.
Okay. Where you live on Grafton Street?
Sterling.
Sterling. Oh, okay. That's a whole different. That's a different community. Okay. Sterling.
Sterling between house.
Okay. don't even, I have. Yes, so,
He's left to go to a walkthrough, but I can, again, I have the information, I'm gonna give it to him.
is Jennifer Lau there?
No, Jennifer Lau is not in this office.
Okay. Is Kerry Kramer there?
Kerry Kramer's not right now either. He is out doing stuff in the field.
Yeah, I know. Please let both Kerry Kramer and Jennifer Lau know that I am fully aware and I have documented their behavior and their actions in regards to what they did today pertaining to Section 8 HPD inspectors regarding a unit that, in regards to a court-ordered reasonable accommodation transfer grievance hearing that I, Ms. Collins, was supposed to have been relinquished. Okay, I'm the head of household and I'm the leaseholder of my unit. Okay, and it was discussed between all parties that in regards to the Section 8 HPD inspection that was scheduled today by Lease Housing Director, Mr. Tesserero, FAIRSTEAD was not to be a part of that inspection. They were to be precluded and they were aware of that. Okay, and each time I come to speak to Mr. Knox, he's either unavailable and so forth and so on, and that's unacceptable as well, because if I could just speak to him, I wouldn't have to come to this management office at all.
I understand, but he's not in right now.
Okay, alrighty, well I'm going to be sitting with the lease housing director, and we're going to be in conference, and I also received an outreach from the federal monitor, Mr. Brownell, and he's pretty upset as well. So I'm just going to let you know, just let them know. Yes, thank you so much, sir.
Have a good day.
You too, sir. Thank you so much. I hope you have heat. Okay, as you can see, I wasn't yelling. I wasn't screaming. Okay? These people, it's going to cost you your job. It's going to cost you your job. Watch. No one has heat. They lie and said that this resident from Sterling Place has no heat. Really? Okay. But yet they're telling, FAIRSTEAD is telling NYCHA lease housing directors that there is heat when there isn't. Okay. I'm going to show them. I don't know who's responsible for FAIRSTEAD being here, but they better put on their big girl drawers and get rid of their ass just like Hope Gardens did. Okay? Get rid of them. Because this ain't working. It's not working and I'm pissed off. I'm here with my cane. I didn't even take my pain medicine. And I'm walking back and forth. Wowzer. What in the hell? Wait a minute. Hold the front door. Let me get across the street. Wowzers. Oh my God, I can't breathe. Oh, thank you. Wowzer. 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 What in the hell? Holy Toledo. What in the hell? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Wowzer. That's crazy.